Namaskar dear students, welcome you to our channel by Gulab Sir. As a part of series of lectures, today's topic is amino acids. As we have already learned under the heading of biomolecules that amino acid as a biomicromolecule. Let us understand the structure of biomicromolecule amino acid. Amino acids are organic compound because they have carbon, hydrogen and oxygen in their composition. Having carbon and hydrogen in composition, these are the organic compound. But in addition to that, carbon and hydrogen, it has oxygen and nitrogen in that composition. Actually, these amino acids are the substitute of methane. As you know, what are methane? CH4. CH4 as shown here in this formula. Here, this is a methane. These hydrogens are replaced by specific amino group and carboxyl group. So, amino acid has one amino group, one carboxyl group, hydrogen, and fourth one is a prosthetic group, variable group. So, amino acids are the compound or composed of amino group, carboxyl group, hydrogen, and a prosthetic group called R, variable group. Why it is called prosthetic group and variable group? Because 20 different types of amino acids which are involved in protein synthesis, they are being known by this R, or they are being decided by this R. Therefore, R is a deciding factor in the structure of amino acid. What it decides? It decides different types of amino acid. Why I said 20? Why I did not say 22? Although there are different 22 types of amino acid, because 20 amino acids involved in the synthesis of protein and 2 amino acids they do not involve in the protein synthesis or process of protein synthesis. As a part of NEET, that can be asked, then which are the 2 amino acids which do not involve in the process of protein synthesis? They are L-alanine and ornithine. Please remember, L-alanine and ornithine are never big and they do not part of the protein synthesis. They are not used in the protein synthesis. Then which that 20 amino acids are involved in the protein synthesis, that we are going to learn. But before that, let you know about the structure of amino acid. As it is very clearly written, amino acids are the organic compound containing a amino group, a carboxyl group, hydrogen and variable group, prosthetic group. It is very clearly written here. Now, these 4 different components of amino acid has different role. At the same time, that because of presence of this amino group and carboxyl group, number of amino group and number of carboxyl group in composition decide the type of amino acid, whether they are acidic or basic. Before that, let you know about this what I did explain to you, that there are 22 different types of amino acid. Out of that, 20 involved in protein synthesis and 2 which are not involved. That what already we have been noted down. Now here, amino acids are classified. There are different ways of classification of amino acids. On the basis of requirement by living being, they are classified as essential, non-essential and semi-essential. Now this is not mentioned in textbook, but still just to go through. Which are essential, that means they have to take from outside, and which are non-essential means they are naturally produced in our body, therefore no need to take from outside, and therefore they are non-essential. This much only just you know. Otherwise there are examples also given, so you can take as an interest and let you know which are essential, so that as a part of diet you will be very much aware about that amino acid which is supposed to be taken as a part of diet. So this is what. Now next way of classifying amino acid is on the basis of nature, whether they are acidic or basic. Then who are acidic amino acid? Those amino acid which has more carboxyl group than that of amino group. That having 2 carboxyl group and only 1 amino acid, therefore it is acidic in nature. Here also 2 carboxyl group and 1 amino group, therefore it is acidic amino acid. Who are they? Aspartic acid and glutamic acid. So who are acidic amino acid? Those amino acid which has more number of carboxyl group than that of amino group, they are called as acidic amino acid. Then who are basic amino acid? See, here it is written that basic amino acid. Who are they? Those amino acid which consist of more amino group than that of carboxyl group. See here, amino groups are more, carboxyl is only 1. Here, amino groups are more than that of carboxyl group. Carboxyl group is 1 and amino group are 2. And hence it is, or more than 2. Hence it is basic amino acid. Who are they? Histidine, lysine and arginine. These are the 3 basic amino acids. Which were acidic? Aspartic acid and glutamic acid. Which are basic? histidine, lysine and arginine. Remember this name as an example. Question can be asked in examination. These formulas are not asked in examination, but it is very required to understand why they are called as basic amino acid. Because unless and until you see that in that structure there are more amino group than that of carboxyl group, you won't understand by definition only. So that examples are there, histidine, lysine and arginine with that formula so as to confirm it why they are basic amino acid. I hope you can practice this one also if as interest, otherwise let you know these three amino acids are basic amino acid. Then who are that neutral amino acid? Those which are not acidic or basic. Those amino acid which has equal number of amino and carboxyl group. See, those amino acid which has equal number of carboxyl and amino group in their composition are called as neutral amino acid. So here these are that having this carboxyl group and two amino group, carboxyl group, amino group, carboxyl group and amino group, carboxyl and amino group. See, equal in number, and therefore this aspartame, cysteine, glutamic acid, lysine as well as rest of other are given because there are 20 amino acids. Only 5 amino acids are separated as a acidic and basic. Rest of the other amino acid, what 15 amino acid, they are the neutral amino acid, and that you can go through. Question may not be asked. Give the list of neutral amino acid, but question can be asked in NEET. One of the following is a group of basic amino acid. One of the following is a group of acidic amino acid. One of the following is not a acidic or basic amino acid. Like that question can be asked. Find odd one can be asked. Therefore, we have to go through these examples and let you remember this example for neutral amino acids. Now, what exactly, again you have to remember that amino acid cysteine and methionine has sulfur in its composition as a part of NEET. See, cysteine and methionine, they have sulfur in their composition. NEET. You please remember this, and I will develop that one way to how you best study, that wherever the question asked in NEET, I will keep on writing NEET below that line so as to consider you. But when you prepare a note, please write there that methionine and cysteine consist of sulfur in their composition in addition to carbon, hydrogen, oxygen and nitrogen. I hope you got it. Protein is another amino acid. It's called amino amino acid because it is involved in immunoglobulin to form the globulin protein. So very important. Phenylalanine, tyrosine and tryptophan. They consist of benzene ring and therefore they are aromatic. This is also very important point to note down. So please remember these last three points as part of NEET. It's very important. Now, one more point that is given in your book as deuterionic amino acid. Why they are called as deuterionic form? Because amino group or amino acid has one amino and carboxyl group. This amino NH2 and COOH carboxyl group, they can produce ions, cation and anion. Since that can produce both cation and anion, therefore it is called deuterionic form. See here as a part of explanation, this is a amino acid. Has one carboxyl and one amino group. This amino group receives hydrogen from its composition to form NH3, that is protonated amino group. Protonated why? Because nitrogen has valency 3, but it has extra hydrogen as a positive charge. Therefore, it is called as, it developed the anion. And here, this COOH group, in that hydrogen from carboxyl group is released and combined with NH3. So, here it developed cation. So you can see cation and anions, they are developed from this amino acid. Therefore, it is called deuterionic form. A amino acid form both cation and anion, that quality is known as, or that characteristic is known as deuterionic characteristic or deuterionic form. I hope you got it, and question can be asked in examination why amino acids are known as deuterionic. It is so because they produce both cation and anion on it, either by donating hydrogen to the ammonia to form the NH3 or hydrogen from COOH to the NH3 cation and anion. Okay, I hope you got it. What are amino acids? With their composition and structure, amino acids are very important part of biomolecules because they combine with each other by peptide bond. That is what amino group of one amino acid combined with carboxyl group of another amino acid with the removal of water form a peptide bond. Why I am saying this one? Because amino acids are the monomer of protein and proteins are the polymer of amino acid. Whatever protein present in our body, very vital biomolecules. protein formed from this amino acid. So proteins are the polymer of amino acid. Proteins are also known as polypeptide. Why? Because they form by the peptide bond between amino acid. Proteins are heteropolymer because 20 different types of amino acid involved in protein synthesis. So it was very important to know about amino acid, its structure, its types. I hope you got it and you did understand what amino acids are. I appeal you to share our video and subscribe our channel as well as press bell icon to receive new notification as and when videos are uploaded. Thank you. Enjoy the learning.